Jamie surprised us a little over a year ago by saying they are planning to elope in a few weeks. They decided to do a commitment ceremony now with a big full group of people.
Meggie's always been part of our family for years anyway, so this is just fun.
We're having fun so far, and we really like Maggie's family.
Oh my God, everybody looks so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is where it's supposed to go.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
No, it should go the other way, right?
I have no idea.
Did you see that? Oh, shoot.
Meggie and Jamie, we love you. We are so excited to have this party with you and for you, with all the people that you love.
Jamie, we are so happy to have you as part of our family, and Meggie is as happy as she could possibly be.
True.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, wonderful. Okay. You're gonna do any objections?
No, we're not doing objections.
Okay.
Again, the ceremony has been done. I am just your hired actor for the day.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
Do we feel confident? Do we feel safe?
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are gathered here today in this beautiful, idyllic setting to celebrate the union of Jamie and Meggie as they renew their wedding vows, choosing to do so in the presence of family, friends, and the ones they love most.
Jamie, the day I married you was truly the best day of my life. And not just because I officially took on the awesome last name of Von Hogan. You see, before you were my husband, before you were my fiance or my partner, or the other person co-signing so many leases with me on different apartments, you were already more than I could ever ask for because you were my Jamie. Jamie, you are the most patient, loving, and gentle person that I have ever met. You have this tendency to laugh with your whole body, and that makes me laugh too. Every single day you show up and give the best of yourself to me and to our little family, into the life that we're building together. I love you so much.
You ready?
No. I knew I should have gone first. Meggie. So it's been a year and a half since we actually got married, and honestly, on paper, not much has changed. We still live in LA in the same apartment. We still have our animals. We still watch the same 5 shows on repeat. I still make pizza. You still cry because penguins exist. These things have remained constant for this past year and a half. But what I can say is that I never expected just signing a piece of paper, wearing this awesome ring that's better than everyone else's ring, and calling you my wife would make me feel as special as it does, and also make me fall deeper in love with you. For example, instead of just making massive amounts of money substitute teaching and dog walking, I do so while also having a wife. Instead of just living in an LA apartment, I live in an LA apartment with my wife. I watch the same 5 shows with my wife. I make pizza for my wife. My wife cries because penguins exist. Living my same life with you as my wife makes even the repetitive mundane different, but in the best way possible. I did it.
You did it. Jamie, do you take Meggie as your beloved wife, to trust and to support her, to love her for who she is and accept who she becomes, to listen and communicate openly, to celebrate your differences, nurture what you share, and work to honor these promises for all the days of your life?
I do.
Meggie, do you take Jamie as your beloved husband, to trust and to support him, to love him for who he is and to accept who he becomes, to listen and communicate openly, celebrate your differences, nurture what you share, and work to honor these promises for all the days of your life?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, I proudly present Mr. Vaughn and Mrs. Von Hogan. Jamie, you may kiss your wife.
We did it! I know!
I do cry because penguins exist.
I know. That's why I put it in there. Oh, I have a mic on right now. Feel free to.
Look at me, Dan.
Hey Meggie, hey Jamie, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me last year too. It's been such a pleasure seeing you grow in your relationship in LA, and I can't wait to continue to see you in your marriage. I'll always be here for you.
They still have a very strong relationship, and 4 years living with them has taught me that. And you guys have been very good to me and Bree, especially when I was in the hospital and you came and watched Fiero at the drop of a hat.
Having both of them as rocks and constants in LA, in a city where everything's constantly changing, has been a huge impact on my life.
Miss Margaret, I know that this is both your and Jamie's day, but one of my favorite things about being your older brother was when I used to be able to sneak you down to Ohio University's campus, even though you were breaking the rules, which was something very difficult to get you to do from time to time. I want to make sure you were safe and loved and cherished, and I'm happy that Jamie is now there to make sure that all those things are going to be a part of your life.
It always felt like she was part of the group. It was nothing Jamie did. It was just the way that she flawlessly got along with his friends and was able to make everyone feel welcome.
If you end up having kids, I will babysit whenever I'm available.
We all love you. We're so happy to be here.
I love you guys both very much, and you're going to be a wonderful couple for the rest of your life.
I love you so much, sis.
Here's to more stories together. And Jamie, you gotta drink American-made coffee glasses. The end.
Each and every one of you are very special to Jamie and Meggie.
I'm so glad that Jamie met Meggie. It took him a few months to actually say he was dating anyone. He said, oh yeah. I said, how long have you been going out? Oh, 6 months.
When I was a senior at Ohio University, Meggie was a freshman. First semester, I was like, come on over and put on your heels and get on your dress and we're going out. And Meggie's like, okay. And then, by springtime later, she's like, I have my Converse and my jeans and I'm gonna sit at this one booth and drink whiskey and I'm not going where you're going. And I'm like, okay.
The best part about being friends with Jamie is that it comes so easily. He's easygoing and he makes you feel comfortable. I'll never forget when Jamie asked if I would give a speech at his wedding. It was literally 10 minutes ago, and he said, you're gonna follow all my actual family members. Someone once said, hanging out with Jamie is like being at a Denny's. It's just a good time where you can relax, have fun, and be yourself. It was actually Jamie who said that about himself while extremely drunk at a Denny's. And he was right. He was right. Jamie is like the Denny's of people. Regardless of how bad he is for your health, he's a grand slam of a friend.
I believe in marriage that there are two kinds of love. Anybody with eyes in their head knows that you don't need any advice about romantic love. Certainly not from this old man. But there is a second kind of love, and I think it's even more important. I call it abiding love. It's the notion that the happiness and well-being of your partner is more important to you than your own happiness and well-being. It is an intention. It is an act of your will. It is made strong by constant use. Can't you see, if that is mutual, what that does?
You guys have always been there to lean on each other when one's having a hard time, and that is such an amazing quality to have.
We love Meggie, and I think they're gonna have a great life together. So I wanna make a toast to a long, happy life for these two.
Please, let's raise our glass to Jamie and Meggie.
Cheers to Jamie and Meggie and their love.
Here's to decades down the road and twice as happy.